is this my army? What the hell? So yeah, sorry about the delay. So I laid down. Set a 25-minute timer. Woke up 40 minutes later. After 3, after when I would normally have already restarted the stream. That's when I woke up. So, yeah, anyways. Oh. I put serious thought into canceling the second shift. I was just... No. Ate really quick. Did some stretches. I'm here. Oh my god. We are... What are we doing? I should look at our objectives map. Before I spend all this time and lose the mission. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, here it comes. Enemy turns.
So the elves are deserting, are they? Temperamental troops at best. I need some demons that I can control. And there's a Sheog outpost not too far that will do nicely.
Did I just... No, I still have my whole forces. What? Every day I'm losing troops as the Elvens are... Why are the Elves deserting me? Okay, whatever. I mean, don't say because we're a demon, because then they shouldn't have joined us to begin with. Like, we're cool. Like, I'm kind of being serious here. Like, you're gonna let me have elven towns. Why is it that I can't have elven troops? Like, the moment you introduce a situation where I could have undead, humans, demons, hydras, all of this in my army. Like, that's Hom, right? I've got this multifaceted army. Don't suddenly say, oh, and by the way, they're deserting because, you know, they're the different group. What the hell? It's okay, we know how to deal with deserters. I just realized I don't even have a chance to hook up the new mic. So hook up the new microphone. Didn't get a chance to. My favorite home? Well, this one. Can you guess why, Hieronymus Lex? Or Flex, excuse me. Because it's the only one I've played. So, winner by default. I'll accept elven losses. Let's get that advanced light magic, very important. Okay, we did it, guys. We have a demon city. What? Whatever, let's grab that. screw around a little less in this map. What's interesting, though, is that the orange player is down below. I'm apparently going to have to go into the depths. Demons don't grow on trees. What do they grow on? Don't answer that. Can I build a tavern now? No. Why can't I build a tavern? So the tooltip there... Oh yeah, I need to add that font to the negative. Or maybe give a second one for it. In fact, actually, I'm curious of something. Apparently there's a mod called Readable Fonts, but it's not there anymore? Huh. Well, whatever. I thought maybe I could just do a quick and easy font replacer. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Hazardous. Well, that sucks. I was gonna get an Elven hero going and get an Elven army going. Whatever. Nope, time to get our Skittles army going. I'm no stranger to the Skittles approach since I've played Star Trek Online. Credit for anybody who actually gets that. Exact Theft. And Burning Crusade. That's true. In BC it was armor. In Star Trek Online it was weapon types. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, Mike Tomono. I didn't actually have the build, I just happened to have a whole bunch of types. Nowadays, I'm a Polaron boy. Polarons for days, yo. That's true, in Anthem it was the armor palette. Let's start getting some unit generation, shall we? Because we're gonna need some serious firepower here. And we aren't using good units. We're using elves as demons for reasons that are not properly explained. A feature that's in EverQuest that isn't in other MMOs. So hang on, let's stop there, because now we have to come up with a feature that's in EverQuest that isn't in other MMOs, which is harder to do than it sounds. So let's see if I can come up with one. Corpse dragging. No, that's in other MMOs. Oh, you mean... That's fair. Okay, so literal corpse dragging is in MMOs, or is in EverQuest. So, EverQuest has literal corpse dragging. Sorry, I have to clarify that. So for those of you not aware, corpse dragging in most games means going to a spot, running forward, dying, and then running back, and then going a little bit forwards and dying, and then running back and going a little forwards and dying. And each time, because you have a radius of where you can resurrect around your corpse, so you can make progress each time. That's how I got to the Western Plaguelands the first time, for example. A lot of MMOs have that. EverQuest has you being able to literally physically drag a corpse back to safe territory so that someone can claim it. Or so you can be a dick, take your pick. I'm not sure any other MMOs have literal corpse dragging. It's a good feature, sort of. It's a band-aid feature, let's be honest with ourselves. Corpse retrieval mechanics are not inherently a bad idea. Dark Souls, Shovel Knight, right? But the way they implemented them in EverQuest is what I would call not good. Yeah, EverQuest next. What was the name, or is that the thing I'm thinking of, where there was that freaking, it was basically Minecraft, except it was in EverQuest, and it was terrible. You know what I'm talking about, right? I actually beta tested that game. Hence why I feel no difficulty in saying that it was terrible. Because it was. Okay, so we've got those generated. See, I'm trying to get guys generated as early as possible. So that way, you know, all those turns I'm spending running around gathering resources, I'll be generating troops back home. So now we're generating 3 types of troops. Landmark, that was it. Whatever. Oh, there's the tavern. Sure, let's go this way. That's an interesting question, Mr. Red. I suppose I could. It would be interesting to compare and contrast to the other review runs we're doing. Fine. But AC is the only old MMO I would go back to. Even Guild Wars 1, that's a big maybe. Losses are starting to pile up a little bit. Speaking of which, how are we doing back here? Good, S.A. Ross. Hell, I will go so far as to say that it's very logical that it was as popular as it was. And I spit on its grave. Sorry. What I meant to say is that it's a wonderful game. Of wonderfulness. It's actually the best MMO ever made. How we doing? Yeah, we're getting pretty tapped. We should call it here. I was hoping to reach the tavern first. Looks like that's not happening. Is EverQuest coffee? No. EverQuest is an innovator. And like most innovators, it kinda sucks. And I really don't mean any insult in that statement. I really, really don't. It's just, like most games that first try something, they're first trying it, so they're not really sure what they're doing. And it shows, you know? Zelda 1, you know? I will continue and to forevermore use Zelda 1 as the best example of a game that's not really all that good, but, you know, it still laid the groundwork for all that has followed. We literally would not have World of Warcraft if not for EverQuest, to use a direct example. Because, well, among other reasons, several of the people who worked on WoW Vanilla were people who played EverQuest. Some of the big raiders. Some of you probably remember that. Hey! Okay. Yay, blue key. Like, a lot of the raid design from WoW Vanilla came from the raid design of EverQuest, which honestly probably explains why the initial raids in WoW totally sucked. Well, that's an interesting question, Mr. Red, but the answer is no. Whether whether an innovator is good or bad is up to you. I would contest that Super Mario Bros., to use a good example of this, and probably Mario 64, but we haven't reviewed that yet, are both examples of games that, despite being innovators, are good. Yeah, an innovator doesn't suck by default, it just means it was new. I mean... Now you got me thinking. Because I'm trying to think of an example that isn't Mario, that's an innovator that I would still call a good game. What I call Ultima Online. Okay, so this is going to sound like an insult, but I don't actually mean it as one. Ultima Online was a fancy chat channel. Hey! I actually knew people who would sit in Ultima Online and just chat with people, you know. Was it a good fancy chat channel? So anyways, completely bypassing that question. Doom is not an innovator, actually. Doom isn't the first or even the second FPS. It's more like the fourth. Now, Doom is a codifier, which is another thing. Donkey Kong Country 1 is neither an innovator nor a codifier, so I'm not sure why you're bringing that one up. Still need to upgrade the Pixies and the Hunters. Like, most of the innovators are back in the 80s. There's very few innovators past the 80s. There are a few, but they are definitely in the minority. Team Fortress 2 is 100% not an innovator, no. Ignoring the fact that Team Fortress 2... I mean, think about it for a second. Yeah, we've got the early... So we've got the games that started genres. Then we've got the games that started cross-genres. Super Mario Bros. Is an example of that. Because Super Mario Bros. Wasn't the first platformer, but it was the first... God, it's so hard to talk about this within context. It was the first game that actually crossed genres, and did a good job of actually showing what you could do with crossing genres. Which, several people looked at me weird when I said that, but again, looking at it from historical context, before then, you didn't have a game that was, you know, a side-scrolling platformer where you jump and attack and go over things and all that. You would just have a platformer like Mario Brothers, you know, or you would have something more like a dungeon sort of thing, like Yar's Revenge, you know, literally one-genre games. What we call the side-scroller genre, the over-genre, is actually closer to 5 or 6 genres, just kind of depending on which game we're talking about here. And that's why we have definitions like precision platformers and memorization platformers and so forth and so on. Well, you're still wrong, though, Mr. Red. I'm sorry. You have heard of Team Fortress, right? Not Team Fortress 2. . No, ironically, Super Mario Brothers was also a codifier. It might be one of the only games that we've covered that is both a codifier and an innovator. Like, you want to talk about the innovator for first-person shooters, I gotta look it up, because I don't remember it. It's Tank something. So give me a moment here. Ah. Is that it? Maze War. That's it. Sorry. Maze War. I was thinking of Battlezone, which is actually after Maze War. Yeah, here we go. And then Space Sim. That's the tank one. Yeah, here we go. Then Battlezone. Then MIDI Maze. Hang on. We're still moving forwards. And yeah, there we go. There's Wolfenstein. 1992. Wolfenstein 3D. 1992. To contrast this, and to really make my point here, Maze War came out in 1973. Yeah, these are cool. I like these. Ooh, I can recruit Treants. I'm pretty sure there were several before Dragon Quest, but I don't have the list in front of me. I don't know most of the innovators off the top of my head, because like I said, most of the innovators are very old games. There are precious few that passed the 80s in general. Is Team Fortress 2 a codifier? Again, no, because Team Fortress 1. Why can I not... The plot of this game? Demons! And then we joined the demons! There you go, that's the plot of this game. Right now, the elves are joining the demons. That's actually not a joke. This is an elven town. Yeah, see. Under control of the demons! In case you thought I was joking. So, let's see. I want... I guess I want that. Yeah, let's just get that going. You gotta start getting ints going. Well, no, we're a demon. And we're gonna go recruit some demons. Probably. It's kind of a hard maybe at this point. Should probably grab that. Well, what's funny is we were playing the bad guys more last time when we were playing the humans. At least from what I've gauged so far. No, don't. There we go. We still don't have much of an army, though, so we still need to just chill for a bit. Although I guess we could get some recruiting going on. Oh, well, fine, whatever. I leave you one guy. Okay, so we still don't have much of an army, though. So we're gonna just kind of chill for a little bit here. Ah. Deadly Calm. Gosh, I hope not, Mr. Road. Well, we're not at the Necromancers yet, but I think I can safely say that they're definitely the good guys. Let's try to get our gem income a little bit better. Still a little bit low on crystals, but I don't think we need that. Yeah, let's chill. We are really low on forces. Oh, there you go, Tesseros. I believe the Wikipedias in that case. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I'm missing unicorns, because it won't let me make unicorns for some reason. It's actually kind of strange, but whatever. Well, that's true, Schmeidolf. The Necromancer dude was trying to stop the demons. I'll be honest, I don't remember much of that game story. I only remember a little bit of it. I remember the 4 endings. Pretty sure we did a we saved her and didn't bring back the dude ending, if memory serves. I got time. There we go, let's get that income going. I remember the kick too. Boonk! I think you're right, Sakage. Oh man, that Cyclops boss. Ooh. I remember seeing the same cutscene from different perspectives. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so... let's go and do that, so now we can get some recruit on. Chronologically, I'm assuming that one happens after this one. Although, you notice they've already referenced the Dark Messiah in this one, so... Okay, so let's boost our int growth. We're gonna need, looks like, gems, so we'll have that next round. It's actually funny, because we had this game and then Dark Messiah, and then 6 and 7 are before this for some reason. Like, I get the value of prequels, I do, it's just questionable. Okay, now we can recruit the Ents. Lord of the Rings joke. So, we haven't read these guys yet. The woods themselves have risen to the aid of the elves at war. Slow but sturdy, the oldest treants can entangle their enemies with vines, roots, and creepers. And they have the additional ability to dig deep and root themselves, making them even harder to defeat. So, when they defend, they can retaliate all, and they get a big bonus to defense. And they can entangle. Interesting. I think we've read all the other guys. Yep. Okay. How are we doing here? Yeah, please don't ask me to run 6 or 7, guys. I'm cool with doing like 2 or 3, maybe, if we can get them running. We'll see. Because I haven't done feasibility tests. I don't have time getting this game playable. Okay, so... I want... There's one other building I was really working towards. Oh, that one. Duh. Well, might as well wait another week anyways. Get another fresh round of recruits. I don't know anything about 4. I can't speak to 4. Week of the Lions. Not a good week to be an antelope. Ah, if only hazardous. Alas, it is not to be. You know what? Here, take this unicorn, because I can't recruit unicorns anyways. There. These are much smaller unit numbers than I would like, but that's probably as good as that's getting for the immediacy. So let's go ahead and start making some moves. Let's go west first, shall we? Ham. I see. Well, that's bad. Let's head right back. Good talk, good trip, good trip. Okay, this doesn't require gems, so let's go ahead and get the wall a little bit more fortified. Well, someday they'll make one, clearly hazardous. I'm sure Ubisoft is really high on its priority list of making HOM 6. One more day should allow us to build the other thing. See, that just sounds awesome, Micromono. Listen, Cyberpunk is king. I thought you knew this, Mockingbirds. It is the only game you should be buying. Never. No, it's... Okay, if it makes you feel any better, Mockingbirds, one of the things that irritates me, I actually give money to Wikipedia every year. And not a small sum. They still bombard me with, please be one of the rare viewers who are actually going to give us money. Wow, so we just got shreked. Alright, so let's see if we can do better than that, shall we? We don't have a lot of numbers on our side, so... Yeah. Let's try. Let's see how we do. Okay, so... Let's start with this. Oh my god, they have... that's really bad. That actually might be worth doing. Let's do that. That's true, my Kamano. What do I have? Arrow, slow, and haste. Speaking of, let's get rid of them. Stone wall down here. Oof. You defend, honestly. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to target first. There's so many deaths coming. Yeah, man, let's go after them next. Okay. Good decision, good decision. Whatever. That's super bad. Yeah, I think that's game. I think we just lost. Yeah, so, Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Well, that sucked. Funnily enough, their pixies are kind of the main issue here. Good lord, those things have just been shrekking me. I prefer the term flower sniffers, thank you very much. Yeah, this is the army I've been building up for several turns, too. And it is not enough. Wow. Not encouraging. You're probably wondering why I'm living with that. It's because that effectively takes that power from being this overwhelming Death Doom army to being a much less damaging army. Which is good, because my total forces left include that. Although I suppose I could do that instead. That's actually not a terrible idea. Yeah, alright, fine. So what is After Party, Mockingbirds? Whoops, this is after it. I mean, that sounds like a video game, and it probably exists, but that doesn't sound... My website isn't the easiest to find your way around. Okay, you're gonna have to clarify that one. I will take personal offense to that one. I spend a lot of time and effort to make my website very easy to find things on. Now, if I'm failing, and if you want to give some suggestions, I'm listening. Hang on. So I've never heard of this game before. After Party. This apparently came out in October of this year. That'll explain why I've never heard of it. Yeah, I've never even heard of this game, Mockingbirds. As for whether it's on my site or not, well, let's just check really quick. After Party. Nope. There you go. Alright, so... Huh, I can just toggle. I guess I'm just gonna wait until the enemy army shows up and claims all my stuff, and I can't do anything about it because they are way bigger than I am. Huh. I suppose there's one thing I can do. Just the one, though. And we're mostly tapped. Let's see if this changes things at all. Not enough spoons. Well, I understand that reference at least. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so defensive, it's just I really have put a lot of work and effort over years and many hundreds of iterations in trying to make the website as efficient and user-friendly as possible. So when someone walks up and says, "Hey, Laura, your website sucks," I do take that a little personally. Victory! Hey, I'm just gonna take that. So much for the morale penalty, jeez. A search function. What browser do you use? I mean, no, I get it. I'm not... Not sure how I would implement that. I gotta ask Third about it, I guess. See, the search function I use right now is Control F. But I get what you mean, and I don't know how I would do that. Because what I would need is something that only searches for 2 games, or 2 lists. No, 3, sorry, 3 pages. So I would need something that could only search 3 specific pages. And that search function would have to be something that's in the, not the header, but the header that's on the left. So in other words, every page will have that search bar at the very top left. And I could just drop it in there as a widget. But again, it's important that that search function only works for 3 pages. That would be the queue, the list, and the review page. And that's it. And I have no idea how to implement that. I mean, just getting a search is fine. I don't know how to whitelist searches. Oh, what's our forces at? Oh, right, we're kind of low on numbers because we just took a lot of damage because death. Well, I hope the drunk is good, Mockingbirds. What I mean by that is I hope the booze is good. How's the drunk? Oh, it's great! Look, I just woke up like 40 minutes ago. I'm having issues. I'm tired. Let me alone. How would you output it? No, I haven't. I've probably never been drunk my whole life. I say probably, it's kind of hard to tell. I've never suffered any effects of being drunk my whole life. And only like 3 or 4 times in my life have I drank enough alcohol to possibly qualify. Grats, S.A. Ross. You know me, I'm not a drinker. How would you do the output, Zilok? Because I was picturing something that... kind of like, say, Bulbapedia's search, just to name one right off the top of my head, where you type in, and it's like, and it's pulling like, oh, well, based on what you've typed in, here's 3 or so things that, you know, might be what you're looking for. So, for example, if you were to type in Zelda, that's a bad example. There's a lot of things. Well, there's not a lot of things. But, you know, if you typed in Zelda into the search engine, it would be like, okay, well, there's this Zelda on the list to be funded. And then there's this Zelda in the review page. This is a run that's already been done. Yeah, go for it, Zilok. Happy New Year's, Console Hut. And yeah, I am a relatively large guy. Fat joke, we're walking. But no, I am a large person. I'm also predominantly Eastern European, so... I might, Zilok? I'm not actually sure off the top of my head. I remember we did a little looking into this concept a while ago. And the problem is what we came up with was not something that was feasible, because it was just a blanket search for text, basically. It was just a text search. And that wasn't useful for anything. That's why we didn't implement it. Mana regeneration rate doubled. Nice. Yeah, like that. That's basically the kind of thing I was just thinking of. The question is, I'm not sure how that's going to grab things like, say, the text in the middle of a string code for, like the bars, right? I'm not sure how or if it's going to grab from the bars. Because that's what it would be grabbing from the list. On the queue, it would just be raw text. And on the review, it would be raw text as well. Well, that's not quite true. On the review, it would be from the table, but it's effectively raw text. Must get drunk. Glug, glug, glug. I was actually thinking more about your polish up the process idea too. And the more I was thinking about it, the more it sounds like I would basically need a completely custom software for it, which is fine. I mean, if you want to do a search output, that's fine. That's easy, Mockingbirds. What you're asking for is the easy thing to do. I'm trying to think of additional functionality on top of it. I'm being greedy. Because again, I want the website to be as user-friendly as possible. That is, and has ever been, the goal. I do try to be as professional as I possibly can. I know it probably doesn't show. Got a good gem economy going. So we're going to try and turn a few things into gems. Speed this up a little bit. Thank you, both of you. I try. Fail miserably, but I try. What's our ore income right now? Oh yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. That'll kickstart that a little bit. Yep, we're combining gems. It's okay, we're not at rune words yet. God, we need another town or something. Our troop generation is terrible. Yes, Mockingbirds. I still say that, even though I want to review it again. Why no Streaminations? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you knew. So, for those of you who haven't heard, including S.A. Ross in chat right now, starting this coming Sunday, is GDQ. It will start pretty much immediately after Lore Week, which means that we will, stream Lore Week and then immediately transition into GDQ, and we'll be rehosting GDQ here, which means I won't be streaming anything from Sunday morning to Sunday morning, effectively. If you don't know what GDQ is, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, I'm joking. Don't take it personally. No, GDQ stands for Games Done Quick. It is a speedrunning charity marathon that happens twice a year, once in January and once in July. I actually thought we had another week, so I didn't announce it. Is there a lot to Lore Week this time? No. I have nothing to talk about right now. Like, as of this moment in time, Thursday, I have 0 notes for my Lore Week. So... Anyways, charity marathon. And this particular one will be raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is a charity I personally do support. And they speedrun. They do speedruns, and they're cool, and they raise money for charity. That's kind of the synopsis. I've been following them for 10 years. Actually, this will be year 11. This is how long I've been following them at this point. And I've loved speedrunning, and I've loved that community. I was actually trying to be a part of that community. I've thought about it in like a hypothetical what-if scenario, which, because it's me. But if I hadn't been deathly ill, I was actually going to get involved in GDQ during 2012. Was specifically the year I was going to get involved and head out there and join the group and yada yada yada. But some of you may or may not remember that was the year where I was deathly ill and literally on the verge of death. So that didn't happen. I've often wondered if I had gotten in that early, if I had, foot in the door pretty much right at the get-go, if I would still be a part of it. Because I'm not really a part of GDQ, I'm just the same as any other person who watches it, I just plug it on my channel. And now we have dragons. That is the very same one, Loser Haas. That was also the one where they did the awesome SMRPG run by, no, I can't think of his name. He's a cool guy, and he's a great speedrunner. I just can't think of his name for some reason. No, we're skipping this Sunday. The run actually ends in the middle of the night Saturday. So, next Sunday morning will be clear, so to speak. Looks like I can't get the second dragon. That's a shame. No. That's gonna bug me. Hang on, I'm sorry. Give me just a sec. Because it's a great Super Mario RPG run. What's really funny, and by funny I mean disgusting, is if you go pull up the YouTube VODs for some of those 2012 and 2013 runs, the comments are filled with horrible people. Like, we joke about YouTube comments, but we don't really have those issues on my show. Not really. But the kind of comments on those VODs, those are what we think of when we think YouTube comments. They're bad. Just... yeah, what I would call toxic. I don't like using that word because everyone misuses it and applies it too liberally, but what I would call toxic. Just some absolutely terrible drag. There we go, let's see. Or maybe I'm thinking of the 2013 run. Oh, I'm aware, Crit Source. I mean, most of these comments I'm referencing are from about 8 years ago, so... there you go. Let's see. So it was... oh, hang on, it wasn't Super Mario RPG, because that was the 2013 run. The one I'm thinking of... is this it? Sorry, I'm looking at the VODs. I have all the VODs pulled locally when, I can't remember his name, used to be putting out the VODs in a downloadable format. It doesn't matter. Although, Color a Dinosaur... legendary run. it. Looks like I am as built as I'm getting for the time being. Because, you know... You know, I'd like to say that I think I like the humans better than the demons, but I'm not really playing the demons, am I? I'm playing the elves. And I definitely like the humans better than the elves. Alright, so what do we got in the immediate down? Where's this lead? And how defended is this town? They've got some decent defenses. Probably want to build up a little bit more. They're not super defended. I think we have a shot, but... yeah, we're going to want to do that. Let's say 2 more weeks of generating troops. Nice. I'll take that. What's our current force? Oh yeah, we got nothing. Yeah, so... you... buy all, please. Thank you. Hopefully they won't attack right. In fact, I'm going to drop a save here. Just on the off chance that they decide to attack us. Never know. And then you head back up. And then... over... yeah, Sylvan's just... like, you'd think they have... you know, it's the Protoss thing, right? Low numbers, high power, but Sylvan units aren't that great. I mean, they're not terrible. I can work with them. It's just... you know, they're the worst units in the known history of the universe. It's all I'm trying to say. So... hey, so, yeah, I need all your troops here, please. Can I just... no, I can't. Yeah, that's whatever. That's a good question, Loserhaus. I suppose we'll decide that as we go through this, won't we? Since this is kind of my first HOM game, Loserhaus, so... no. This way. I will say I am enjoying myself more than I am not. We'll see if that maintains. I shouldn't be so positive on a game I basically only have a second thing. Oh, absolutely, J Meister. The Streaminations series is intended... MLP just happened to be the first one that was funded, but the Streaminations concept is something that is proven now. You know what I mean? So, as of this point, you know, future Streaminations are something that can be on the books. We have a format for funding, we have a format for doing. We got this. And thank you, Hermius, as always. Much obliged to those subs. Happy New Year. If you happen to know where you want to put that, please let me know. But yeah, the intention is, once we finish MLP, which, you know, is duh, we'll hit whatever's next, basically, as soon as something gets funded. I'm going to make some announcements about that when we get close to MLP being, you know, close to being done, so that people can know that they can start funding it. And I'll put a thing on the website somewhere. I haven't actually decided where yet, to be completely honest with you, to show where we're funding future Streaminations. Because if someone in chat knows that they've already put money towards one of those Streaminations, But I'm not advertising that because I don't want people to fund something that is guaranteed not to happen until about next November. For obvious reasons. In fact, I shouldn't even mention the fact that it's technically available to fund Streaminations now, because again, like a year out, right? For whatever it's worth, however, only one show has actually generated funding and interest for a second Streaminations block. Man, this looks pretty cool when it's fully fleshed out. Check it out. In fact, hang on. Let's do it this way. There we go. Just kind of let that ride for a minute. Actually, funding depends on the show, S.A. Ross. A show like, say, Star Trek Discovery, that requires, you know, that's a... We have to do that in a bundle, right? But a show where it doesn't really matter will be funded as a season-to-season thing. For example, and both of these have been posited, both Futurama and Simpsons, you wouldn't say, I donate money towards Simpsons, you'd say, I donate money towards Simpsons Season 9. And that will be funded separately and by itself. Because those can be slotted in basically wherever, right? So it kind of depends on the show. Some shows, of course, aren't even out yet. Or I should say, aren't even done being out yet, so that's also kind of a question mark. Like the show in question, which I'm totally not a part of that, is a show that isn't finished coming out yet, and so each time a new episode goes live, the cost for the show kind of goes up by virtue of obviousness. Yeah, even doing 2 episodes a week for Simpsons, that would be a hell of a thing, Mike Kamano. I'd also rather not, because I remember Season 1 of Simpsons. It wasn't good. Uh-oh. So what happens if we lose our town in this map? No reason I'm asking that. I'm just curious, really. Yeah, I don't have the teleport spell. I didn't see it in the lost conditions, but you never know. Hello, game. Well, let's just go for it. I'm probably gonna have to manually do this battle. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna take that. That's a hell of a win. Like, we just took out their main army. So, oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, so. Town, get.
Now we're back up to strength. A few hungry demons and the shipyard is as good as mine.
Gotta do the spell effects. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's Start churning resources out into getting this stuff going pronto. Okay. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we have nothing left unit-wise, so we need to spend a little bit of time recovering. So let's get some resources going. That's what we're going to do here. Meanwhile, we're about to lose the Elven City. Week of the Devil! Oh, goody. Wait. Resources. Okay, so I need growth per week. Hang on. Sulfur per day. I think I've already got that, so let's get the per week right now. Grab all of the above, please. Thank you. Yeah, let's go do that. How we doing over here? Let's get an army together and then let's just sit in town. God, look at that. Oh, it's because we're tapped on money. I was about to say, how the hell? It's because I've been dumping all the money into the demons. Right. Sense make. Here comes, and we lost the town. Yep, that's 100% expected. Well. No. Here. Go here. God. Alright, so let's... hey, Druid. You stay here. Along with the dragon. You two stay there. And I guess the hunters too. Whatever. There we go. Boom. Return of the Obra Dinn. You got it. I'm surprised that isn't funded yet. You're gonna love it. There's nature everywhere. Look, we're in the middle of a volcano. That doesn't sound... Shut up. I've seen a couple games try things similar, but they usually don't really have New Game Plus. So... I see. I get you though, Mockingbird. That's a cool idea. Okay, so now we got to go recapture our town. Yeah, they didn't clarify. They just said they liked nature. Okay. Everyone says nature like it's this big lovely thing. Dude, nature sucks. Nature's gross and violent and horrible. Just bad New Game Plus, I say, Ross. I've never given a negative for an absence of a feature unless it's really egregious. I shouldn't say I've never done it. I think I've done it like twice. Yeah, slime. Ugh, nature is bugs and slime and filth. I'm not even joking. Nature's gross. Oh, jeez. Did they just summon... They have a demon army. Of course they do. Of course the elves would summon a demon army. Why wouldn't they? What? Whatever, I guess. Oh, I know why. I know why. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, hang on. So, we've got all the resource nodes. That's the important thing. Let's head back to town. That'll break your ankle. I mean... Troop exchange week. I love how they're leaving some of our resource gatherers up top alone. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, we're cool, you know? I'm biased. Usually when I think of nature, I think of starving to death. Because, you know, nature. Whoops, a couple weeks early. That's okay, we'll just chill here for a minute. We're gonna gather our army, we're gonna go reconquer my elves! They're my elves! You don't get them. Thought I'd be over you by now, but... Week of the Hydra. Oh, great. Great, great. That's wondrous. Well, there's the sacrifice pit, which we're still not doing. Although... okay, fine. We'll build a sacrifice pit. There you go. There's the sacrifice pit. Hey, druids! Yeah? Become one with nature. I'm actually low on gold. I think it's the first time that's happened in any of these games so far. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. Meanwhile, they're just tromping around with my elves. And we're empty again. Wait another turn. Yeah, if we had those peasants to mine this volcano. Or farm this volcano. Or the tree. We could farm the tree. Yeah, how much further out are we at this point? Ugh. Okay. Where's the market? Oh, the value of selling resources is terrible. We buy for like 5,000 or 2,500. We sell for 50. You scooch. You scooch. Bring on the Cerberuses. Cerberi? Yeah, let's just keep waiting. Keep losing territory up top. Hello. That's one thing. Okay. We have an army. Hopefully it's enough. I'd really like to upgrade those guys first. Oh, I can. Yay! I mean, at this point, I might as well wait another week. So let's just wait another week. Yeah, no kidding. Being able to harvest wood without damaging trees would actually be incredibly useful in real life. I mean, take that a few more steps. Imagine you can harvest food without destroying the soil. Or leaching, you know, certain types of minerals out of the soil. Okay. You're mine. I lost some Cerberi. Oh. And back up. Alright. Do I have enough for everything? Nope, not even close. God dang it! These freaking devils. I should stop hiring the devils. That's really what's doing it. Wait another turn. Yeah, no kidding, Loner. Just go harvest wood. Okay. They're only generating a little bit, but they're generating a little bit all the time. Okay, so let's grab these. These dudes, and these dudes, and then these dudes, and let's wait a turn. Happy New Year, Groxix. Happy New Year, Groxix. Hopefully you're doing something cool today. If you're not, well, that's okay too. I'll never forget the day I was playing StarCraft. Now, StarCraft 2 is StarCraft for New Year's. It was Y2K. Okay, let's get a hard save, because I might be jumping the gun, but I'm tired of sitting here. So yes, I'm going to charge forward out of boredom. The greatest military strategy of all time. Yep, time to go liberate the elves. My elves. My elves. We're going to turn them into Sand Lane, of course. A little surprised we haven't seen any Sand Lane yet. In a game that I'm not currently playing. I mean, there is such a thing as waiting too long, and there is such a thing as jumping the gun, and finding the in-between between those really sucks. Really, it is actually a terrible thing. Okay. Well, let's work on it. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me. If you try to get in my way... Okay, the fact that I know that off the top of my head by memory probably says something, but then again, awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me. Behold that I shall set you up amongst the greatest of my Cerebrates, that you might benefit from their wisdom and experience. Yet your purpose is unique. Though they carry forth my will to the innumerable broods, you have but one charge entrusted to your care. For I have found a creature that may yet become the greatest of my agents. Even now, she awaits within a protective... She resides within a protective chrysalis, awaiting its rebirth into the Swarm. Go now, and keep safe my prize. I'm not sure if I can pick a favorite between those. There's some goddamn dialogue in StarCraft. I'd still go with Mengsk, though. It's so much more relatable. Because it's true, I will rule this stupid goddamn planet, or I will see it burn to ashes around me. And if you try to get in my way, then I'm going to conquer this elven city. Then I'm going to go conquer another elven city. I'm going to have elven cities for days, yo. Anyways. Favorite band? I'm going to pass on that. I don't think I have a favorite band. I got to debate if I'm going to build anything here. I was building up because, you know, hey, I can build a unicorn thing here. Because I wanted the troops, but now I don't really need the troops. And they've already got all the resource things, so we're actually just going to let that city be. You just sit there. You be cool. You be cool. Yeah, I'm with Burmius. I like songs. When was the last time Blizzard released a good game? Unfortunately, that gets into definitions. And preferences, obviously. But yes, now I have 2 towns pumping out money, so I'm making a lot more. And now, we're going to start heading question mark. There it is, there it is. Can I not... Oh, I can't reach over there, can I? No, I can't. Huh. So, yeah, there's Legacy of the Void, and there's Heroes of the Storm, would be the 2 obvious choices there. I liked Legacy of the Void. It had its issues. I'm not trying to say it doesn't. But I did like Legacy of the Void. And I stand by that statement. I'd also probably say World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Double gem and crystal income. Cool, cool. Depressing, cool. Yeah, we're gonna get that extra gold. 10,000 a turn. I'll take that. And Crystal Caverns, just in time. I like how they still haven't claimed my resource nodes down there. I'm kind of with you, Permeus. Considering how, for lack of a better way to put it, detached Shadowlands is from BFA, I find myself wondering if they were told the rough arc of BFA, and then basically told, conform to that. And considering we literally know they have an A team and a B team, and the two kind of work separately from each other, I mean... Right? I think they're... interesting. Hazardous. I'm curious what double growth rate means in context, though. I don't have a good answer to that question. Get back here. Let's pull back, pull back. So I found a witch. May I burn her? There we go. So we're going to start really chewing up those resources when we get back down. Is Sylvanas well written again? Sylvanas hasn't had any presence in Shadowlands. So... I mean, that's kind of cheating the answer, but it's true. I am aware that she shows up later. I'm not there yet. Please don't spoil. Do these cap, by the way? I've been meaning to ask that, because I know, for example, I could have 64 ready to go. Because, you know, it's the 32 per week. But do these cap on how many are sitting ready to go? Ready to be recruited? Okay, so I can just sit on that. That's exactly what I wanted to know. But no. Why careful be? I'm always careful. That's why I lost a unit just now. Got it. Why are there Ents in the road? Just in the road. You're not... Actually, I might... Yeah, I think I will actually do that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a dude... Sure, I don't actually care. There, I'm gonna send that there. I'm gonna get a ferry going. This is probably the first time I've actually needed a ferry. No, not that kind of ferry. Okay, you, I need to go... too far. Over here. Uh-oh. There's a Hydra in the way. That was FF8. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? And you, go ahead and get that Ent out of the way. Some units, get some absolutely terrible buffs. I keep getting light magic stuff. The game's like, you took light magic, man, here, just accept it. I'm like, no. Yeah, FF8 just crashing as usual. It's because I only have the one. I was kind of sorting out, because I'm going to do PS1 there, PS2. Not sure what that... Oh, that's Wii U. That'll be Wii as well. This whole row will be SNES. I might actually need more than just that row. And then this whole row will be NES. Might need more than that whole row. Then N64, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy will be down there. And if I need more room, then I can readjust later. Because that's very possible. Okay, so Hydras are not an issue. How far can we make it? Yay! Okay, so. It's an interesting problem. We'll do this. And then this. So can I just double click? No, of course I can't. Now that we've got some troops with some numbers, I should do some stuff here. Alright, now you head back to town. You. Let's go liberate the elves, shall we? You know, so there's that Warcraft, what is it, Crusader Kings 2 mod? Which is a shame, I really wish it was a EU4 mod. But whatever, you know it exists, right? Morale and luck for all creatures from Haven, Sylvan, and Academy reduced by 2. Ouch. I find the idea fascinating in a completely Elseworlds kind of a way, because there's so many possible situations that just amuse me by the very nature of them. Like, for example, the demons from the Burning Legion have shown up to liberate the Teldrassil Night Elves from their occupation by the humans, or whatever, right? Politics, basically, because, you know, that's how that works, right? It's not really morality, it's political. Oh yeah, you can totally join me, Mr. Demon. So how defended is this place? That's actually a decent defense. It's almost as well defended as Sakage. We lost a crap ton of units there. I think I might want to do that one myself. And if worse comes to worse, well, Sakage's got my back. Happy New Year, Sakage. Thank you. Ever and always, sir. I'm sorry. That's a good comment, Sakage. HW2. I'm sorry. Do you mind acronyming me? I'm not sure which game you're referencing, because I can think of several that would qualify for that. Halo War. Okay, Halo Wars. That's... Thank you. And I just noticed I never actually jotted something down here. That's right. Okay. Okay, nice and organized. So let's see if I can do slightly better. I might not be able to. Well, I mean, let's just say that to this day I have trouble distinguishing AC from AC, Mike Romano. This, yeah, alright, let's go into this. Focus fire the succubi. Jeez Louise. Oh wow. You know what? Hang on. I've decided these guys are a little bit too well defended for me. I know I just got reinforcements. We're going to try a little bit of strategy and see if the enemy actually falls for it. You head back. Well, I mean, the Succubi are definitely good at gathering aggro, so... Why does it do bottom up? Oh, whatever. Not quite. It's missing one thing, Hazardous. I mean, yes, we don't have the Lord of Torments, but I was gonna wait. Are we gonna get the Lord of Torments later? I suppose I should ask that, because I was gonna wait until we get it to actually do the finalized pan. Okay, we're never getting that. Got it. So in that case, let's enjoy the show a little bit. They really like the close-up camera for this one, don't they? Nice place. Nice place. Close-up animals with wide-angle ranges. Cute. Super cute. Buggy. And we've looped. Pretty cool looking. I think I prefer the Haven Town, but they still did a good job with this one. Wink. What's my actual objective? Capture that town. How defended is that town? Much more defended than the one I just sieged. That's not a good sign. Okay. Well, let's head this way. I'm tempted to just take the losses, but God. A little bit more exploring. I don't know, Gramrun. Given the era, it probably doesn't benefit from resources. But I was hoping I could at least provoke it. Into leaving the safety of its walls. It doesn't seem to be caring at all, though, so I am probably inaccurate. That's actually surprising, Hazardous. Especially for a game in this era. Hell, games nowadays do that. Get this Hydra out of my way. Thank you. course, the problem is I don't really have a good way to starve out their source of money. Okay, so there. Much larger army this time. And yeah, I guess I'll grab the mine, which is right there. God damn it. Ugh! Trade ya. Every other time, my dude's been on the left, so I just sort of automatically assumed. That also explained that. Can you attack with 2 armies at once in this one? I mean, since I'm already right frickin' here, I might as well just deal with this. Week of the Demon! Double growth for demons and horn demons. Hey, Mike Romano. Happy New Year. Oh, right. Listen, I'm not in charge of the planet yet. When I am, we can talk about management styles. Okay. Now I have an even larger army. Let's go liberate some frickin' elves. And yeah, we just got the Armageddon spell, so that's neat. Okay, save. So let's see what auto-resolve does first. I think I'll actually take that. Acceptable losses. We're back! Welcome back to the fold, everyone. Oh, thank goodness you're here. They made us do horrible things. Like what? They made us hug every tree we saw. Those bastards. I know. And then... it's too unspeakable. Okay, so, let's see. We did take some serious losses from that. Like you do. They made us frolic. Nib was the sovereign's stronghold before he was defeated and imprisoned in Sheog. It retains the skills it developed during that era, consistently turning out the finest ammunition as it did for the sovereign's favorite sport, hunting, preferably two-legged prey. Yes, here's some flames you can hug. Thank you, thank you. It's okay, they can't hurt you anymore. I think this is actually closer. Yes, emu hunting, which is no joke. So... Oh yeah, speaking of which, I don't think we actually saw this place's flavor text. For many years, Irolan was allied with the Griffin Empire, and this town was the site of the treaty that formed the Grey Alliance. As a token of friendship, Griffin Empire engineers taught the Gillidan smiths the secret of the ballista, and the town remains one of the few sources of these weapons in all of Irolan. Actually, speaking of which... Yeah, so we've kind of not had siege weapons this whole time. There we go. Anyways, alright, now that we've rectified that, that's my bad. I noticed that during the actual siege earlier. I was like, wait, where's the rest of my stuff? Also, no Dark Elves. The Dark Eldar are no. So what got... Yep, nope. We'll get down there just in time for a reinforcement wave, which we will then grab, then we'll head north. And then profit, maybe. Although we have 2 elf towns now, we could try to get another elf army going, but I don't have good luck with elf armies. Besides, we're up to 13 Archdevils and 26 Pit Lords. I think we're fine. I assume you mean the books, of course, Fiendish Dogtail. And it's because, by memory, the Silmarillion was, you know, better suited towards its dry nature, since it's an encyclopedia, and at that point you're just reading encyclopedia. Whereas The Lord of the Rings is not an encyclopedia, it's supposed to be a book that you read for enjoyment, which I didn't, hence the answer. Actually not a bad idea, though. Get some town defenses going, just in case, now that we're a little more glutted on resources. So, all of the above, please. And, you know, while we're here. Okay. Spectral Dragons. Do I want to mess with that? The answer is yes. Oh, I have Town Portal now. When did I get that? I'll have to keep that in mind. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, hey, raise morale for next battle. Yeah, I'll take that. Aw, but then there's a Minotaur in the way. Sadness. I've been in this one map for like an hour and a half. This really is an RTS. Which game of all time? Oh, geez, I don't know, Fiendish Dogtail. Can you narrow it down a little bit for me? Give me a genre at least? Holy moly. It's a hell of a question. What am I missing? No, S.A. Ross. Okay, CRPGs, best dungeons. Okay, so DOS 2 wins by default, so after that... I'd probably go with Neverwinter Nights. That's counting the expansions. Yes, I want it to play like it was made for the PCs, Octave.
A shadow dragon. What do you want with me?
We harvest, we stock, we convert. You will do us a favor.
I may do you a favor. What is it? And why should I help you?
100 archers, elves, 100.
That will take time, and while archers are plentiful, time is not. What do I get in return?
Something suitable, something for your little needs. Don't bargain. Start harvesting.
You no longer command me, and your deals are always double-edged.
Take our advice. Take our help. Give us elves. It will be worth your while.
Yes, that was precisely what I needed right now.
Can I just kill her?
I've had enough trafficking in lives. Either the dragons let me through, or I'll grind them to shadowy dust.
Hey! We can be less evil. I do like being less evil. It's nice. You know, kind of rare, but yeah, it is what it is. So, which one of these guys teleports? That guy. Okay, so you go over here. Actually, that doesn't work. Let's put them there. Alright, let's do it. Worth it. Should have done it first thing. Well, we lost all of our Cerberus. It's a word now. And all of our little dudes. Oh, now it's our turn. This whole time we haven't had a turn. So let's see what Armageddon does. Or, So that's what Armageddon does. I was curious. Now I know. Knowing is half the meme. Okay, so where does this lead? Well, I got a bunch of experience and I didn't have to sacrifice the elves to it. The best kind of victory. And yeah, satisfaction, exactly. You should sacrifice elves to me. No! Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hey, Javan. I hope you have a good one. I don't know what you're up to tonight, but I hope it is suitably enjoyable. Yeah, we're demons. We're not evil. God. What do you take me for? Okay, so let's get a little bit of replenishment going on here. Okay, and before we leave, go and grab. Oh, okay. Before we leave, let's dump these guys here, and then before we leave, let's grab all of those guys, and then before we leave, let's upgrade those, and then do that, and now we have a decent Cerberus setup. Which of those? Oh. Okay. Well, either way, let's get out of here. Boop. I have not only played Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, I've streamed it and reviewed it. It's unusual, unique, surprisingly good, and not that great all at the same time. But if you've never played it, I can recommend it. It is definitely worth the experience. And it's like $5 now, so... Oh yeah, that reminds me, speaking of New Year's Eve, I will be cutting off a little bit earlier than usual. Not by too much. Because New Year's Eve. So, FYI. Well, I'm thinking about it. Hello? Hello? There we go. Oh, please. There we go. Just in case they decide to attack the town. Yeah, this was super cheap. By what is effectively coincidence. Finish this game? Probably sometime in about 2 weeks. I really doubt we'll finish this before Sunday. Before Saturday, I should say. Possible? Unlikely. I keep screwing around and having fun too much, and that is my fault, and I will try to stop. But considering we have 2 expansions to go through as well, yeah, it's immensely unlikely. So, how bad is it? Well, let's save and see how we do. I kind of want to do that one myself, though. Now that I have all my stuff. So, yeah, let's go. really like killing this succubi. Ah, I forgot to... whatever. Keep forgetting to do this, because I'm stupid. Yeah, that is a lot of dragons. That's probably why this hurts so darn badly. So let's heal up the succubi, or... yeah, let's do the succubi. Don't crash. Don't crash. Okay, good news, it loaded. I'm getting closer to giving that negative for bugs. You know what I mean? For bugginess. Because that's not exactly the first crash we've had. Yeah, exactly, Javin. It's appropriate we're playing this right after Cyberpunk. I'm just going to let the auto-resolve do it this time. Yay. We win.
I'd like to think that the hard part is over, but somehow I doubt it. I wonder what that fog is. All the dock hands were whispering about it.
Yay. Stop giving me light magic procs, God. Allows the hero to travel faster over the sea. Or succubi or hellhounds. I mean, why would I take the hellhounds? So succubi or the sextant. It's a good question, Mike Romano. I'll say, more bugs, less crashes. It's funny, we did have several hard crashes. I think we had 3 or 4. Alright, shack generators. First sea mission.
The fog. They say it's alive, even hungry, and as old as Kabbaleth himself. It's best that I avoid it if possible.
It's just a fog, though, man. Chill. Alright, what's our initial force? Oh, okay, yeah, that suck. Fine. I'm reminded of Warcraft 2. You remember when Warcraft 2 came out? For those of you who don't remember, the big marketing buzz was all about sea battles. You could fight at sea, and that's the new big gimmick. Hey, take it up with Hazardous, Neurozaz. You two fight to the death over it. We also have incredibly crappy units at this point, so kind of need to get some recruiting on at some point. That's why I'm bothering to gather all this crap. So we can buy people. Hire, so we can hire people. Listen, I'm just keeping in the spirit of 2020, okay? Week of Hope. Yay. Except it also affects them. Boo. Fine. Listen, we're not enslaving them, we're hiring them. We're giving them lots of money to go fight and kill and die for us, okay? So don't give me that. Sure. Yeah, let's see. It's going to be New Year's for another... Or it's going to be New Year's Eve for another 8 hours for me? Yeah, about 8 hours. A little under 8 hours. Get the... Pick up the... Ah! Loot the chest! How's our forces doing? Not great. Not great. I haven't seen a recruit spot yet, which is getting more and more worrisome. Unless I count boats, which I don't. Watch, 2021 drops. And that's actually the exact moment I plan to conquer the world. So, you know. It's for you guys, though. I do it out of love. Thank God this one doesn't have a timer. Okay, so I really need to recruit some people. So that looks like a recruit spawn. So let's go there. That's true. That would be actually kind of funny, wouldn't it? I mean, obviously it's not going to happen. I'm too busy streaming. I have too much stuff to do. But imagine if for a moment, just what would go through your mind if, like, tomorrow it's like, and today it was announced that Lore Runner has conquered the Eastern Mediterranean, and everyone's just like... And then, you know, it just spreads and spreads. A couple weeks, yep, and he is now the sovereign of the planet. Cheer on, Tessphere, have a good one. I'm not even talking about, like, what you would actually think. It's more like, what kind of memes would come out of that? Well, 2020's ended, and the world was conquered. Okay, so this might suck a little. I'll live with it, because we finally can recruit people. Jeez. Our first recruiting spot on the whole map. Minister of Taxes? Listen, the Count. The only way I'll let you be the Minister of Taxes is if you come, and every time you give me a report, it's in the Count's voice. Okay... Defeat! Okay. Oh, I'd just be boring about it, Grammar. I'd make it nice and simple to understand. City, state, country, planet, system, sector, region. There you go. Bottom to top. Okay, Okay. What's the concert, my Kamano? That everyone's watching, because I heard about it. So, Armageddon, huh? What's the next big thing? Implosion, but that's a single target. So we'll do that. Yes, go watch that instead of me, guys. Hey, there's our fodder. Which they are, of course, completely ignoring. Why wouldn't they? No, not... You know what, let's just do another one of these. Okay. And we can recruit again. Thank God. Excellent, Zack Taft. I am most pleased. Or, I mean... So yeah, we do definitely need more gold than anything else right now. So I will definitely start taking gold on this map. Because we need to recruit people. Yeah, magic is literally what carried me through that battle. And that's the only reason I even tried. Yay! So I'm not really on a deadline, so we're gonna treasure hunt a little bit. What do we got here? Hello? Yeah, you can join me. What the hell are they? No. That. Blood Furies are the elite warriors of the Dark Elf armies. So well trained are they in their own form of battle dance, they can charge and evade in the same strike, preventing their foes from reacting and retaliating before they are gone. Cute. So I know who I'm sacrificing as soon as I can. The objective is to find a dude named Tiru. So I'm kind of playing it cautious at the moment. Although I probably should be hurrying up, like I said earlier. At this point, I will only accept 0 losses auto battles, so... Money. I can go a little bit further. Just a bit. Okay, so Now we head back here. And get another round? Wound? I need to get another wound of Wakwut. Go. Yes, I gotta hunt a Waskawy Wabbit. Okay, so grab all. Grab all. With my feet, Dr. Webby. Happy New Year, Critsaurus. That is still a minuscule army, but it's something. Let's see what else we can find out there, shall we? No, I got another 8 hours-ish, I think. 7.5 hours. Yeah, it's 4:34 here right now. Whatever that is in military time. Hello? Explorer, please? I mean, I tend to like Miss Hale, so... Okay, that's... Got it. Not exploring. That's... good to know. Double good to know. Okay, well... Yeah, but, like, I figured it would be fog and not that, but, you know, whatever. I know. Tiny budget, tiny time. I get it. Let's go. Let's kill this guy. And let's kill this guy. And let's get a bunch of resources. Let's get the lost helm of Dwarven Kings. Another potential plus to gameplay there, while I'm thinking about it. And this is a plus for this game sucking terribly. Wait. More gold. I need that gold. Let's see what's down here really quick before we advance. Stables! Right now? Okay, whatever. Good night, Vigilant. Happy New Year's. No, like, I've been thinking about how to preside this, because, you know, concepts are cool, but a concept has to be well executed to be a positive, but I think the specific way in which the units and the gear and the upgrades all kind of, you know, balance on top of each other for the tactical layer is a cool positive, and thus a positive by itself. Oh yeah, I need it, speaking of which, in the negative thing. There we go. Dark Raider. I don't want to keep the no losses streak going, but let's see what we got here. That's not too bad. Week of the Witch. Witches are apparently a unit in this game. Who knew? I'll take those. And those. Just want all that experience. Let him run. Chests everywhere. Just waiting for one of these to be a mimic. Or Master Witch. Did you see the joke, Zach Taft? One of the kids say, "Master Skywalker, what shall we do?" And then Windu shows up and says, "Did you just call him Master?" And then, you know, pulls out his lightsaber. Okay, I don't have a weapon, so let's go for it. Yay. Weapon get. This is probably the closest thing to an actual dungeon crawler map we've had so far. Oh yeah, that was another positive. I thought about that while I was laying down. Oh, did I already give a positive for that? No, okay. Yeah, there's an unfortunate tendency that the more that time goes on, the more that you're terrible, Hazardous. I'm sorry, I'm hesitating here because I don't want to rant. You guys don't want to hear me rant, but it feels like more and more that if you want to have a game that isn't one of the big selling genre games, that you need to just crowd around the indie market, you know? You want an RTS? Well, then you need to go to the indie market. You want a nice horror game? Indie market. You want a good strategy, you know, XCOM top game? And so forth and so on. I say indie, that's actually inaccurate. Let me state that in a more accurate terminology. You need to not be AAA. Because AAA only produces the stuff that's going to make the largest chunk of money. Not the stuff that's going to make money, as I've complained about many times, but the stuff that'll make the most money. And yeah, I had to clarify Crit Source, because plenty of AA producers, or developers, are pushing out some good stuff, too. But the rant part was, I found myself realizing something as I was sitting down and putting together the list for the 2020 games thing we did last lore week. Ouch. I'll accept that. And that is that I'm just not really into AAA development anymore. In general. And I don't mean that as a, you know, they're dumb and evil kind of a thing. I mean just by natural, logical byproduct of financial development. We are at a stage now where the AAA developers are so beholden to money people and to return on investment that they just cannot feasibly produce the kind of games I really want anymore. And it's weird to think about. Now, what Javan posits is the potential positive of that idea. Namely, okay, you want to be evil and stupid, go be evil and stupid over there. That's what that really boils down to. What really got me thinking about this isn't the game I'm playing right now, it was actually Cyberpunk. Because like it or not, Cyberpunk is a AAA release, and I mean, it is. It's a AAA game. Yes, I did, Zach Tapp. Voice actors. I do like good voice acting. I don't know. I suppose the economist in me is bothered by the whole situation more than I probably should be. Alright, so now we take a trip. Because that's a lot of money basically being wasted, just to be blunt about that as I possibly can be, trying to cycle into industries that are balloon industries. You know? mean, every time I hear the, I'm just going to say this as bluntly as I possibly can, lie about how much more expensive it's gotten to develop games nowadays, I just think, God, what a waste. How many millions of dollars are going to nonsense instead of development of games? You know? Anyways, rant off. I'm done. Sorry. Yeah, the bloat is real, you know? Like, to a bit of a disturbing extent, if I might be so bold. It's doubly irritating because I happen to be a big fan of good presentation. You know? Like, okay. Meat is what matters most. Period. You have a game with great core mechanics and great core story, sold, right? Just sold. But the better presented it is, the more I'm going to enjoy it, you know? The more you actually put that time and effort and work into polishing it and presenting it, and I don't even know how to put it properly. I want you to imagine for a moment that you're watching a high school play, okay? And if you're like, what the hell, Lord? Just bear with me for a second, okay? So you're watching this play. It's a really good play, and the acting is good, and the storyline is good, and they've got this great idea for what they're doing, and blah, 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 blah. But it's a high school play. Right? So, no matter how good it is, and it is good, again, let's go circle back to that core point, it's still just like... well... And this irritates me because so much of that money and resources and just access to tools and time is the kind of thing that indies and AA developers don't generally always have. They can sometimes, but again, this is the stuff that's being burnt on AAA development. Happy New Year's, Glorious Barbarian. And hi, Gumbo. Sorry. You caught me mid-rant. Ugh. Yeah, actual living games, Crit Source. I mean, okay, this is a terrible example, but how many of you caught that Stardew Valley got another patch, another content patch, another major content patch 2 weeks ago, or I guess a week and a half ago at this point? Just, by the way, I highly recommend it. I haven't gotten to play it because time... but I have looked into what's in that patch. It's some good stuff. I've been wanting to restart my co-op farm with my sister. So I won't spoil Mockingbirds. So if you want super spoilers, you have to look it up yourself. But I will tell you that they added a whole new area you can go to with whole new stuff you can do, and that's all I'm going to say for right now. Anyways, so I know many things about Tabletop Simulator, but if you want to generate a video game, or excuse me, a board game in it, then you're probably going to want to look into board game design before you look into Tabletop Sim, because really, Tabletop Sim is just a physics simulator. There's nothing to it. It's just, you know, hey... and then you drop some images on some objects and Shazam, basically. I'm being dismissive. There is scripting you can do in Tabletop Simulator. There is custom 3D modeling you can do in Tabletop Simulator. And, again, presentation, right? But my advice is focus on the game first. Yeah, Tabletop Sim's amazing. I am fully in favor of Tabletop Sim. It came across my board years ago, I think back when it first came out. Ooh, good lord. But I didn't get seriously into it until I started Hey. Fine. Hey, Pit Lord, you want to join me? Yay! Pit Lords. Anyway, sorry, getting off topic. My main farm is on Switch. That's because portability and comfort of playstyle and blah 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 blah. So wherever you're gonna game would be the answer there. Hello, there we go. Yes, Gov. And Croyd said that you're amazing and awesome. I agree. Also asked me many questions about infantry, which I haven't designed yet. Yeah, no kidding, Bragwin. Cross-platform is kind of rough, but, you know. Genshin Impact. No comment. It's the nicest thing I can say about that. No, Permeus, and I won't. To be 100% clear. It is not happening. Ever. Unless you want to drop $23 million on my face, then I'll consider it. Maybe. Is this a two-way? This is a two-way, okay. If that's a one-way. I think you could pull that off, Zaktaft. Hemsworth, alright. He can do decent stuff. Yeah, imagine Breath of the Wild, but more boring and... Sorry, I'm done. We're done. Gotchas can go to hell. I'm sorry. My tolerance for that is just gone. Some of you may remember from streams from like 4 years ago where I was trying to be tolerant and understanding of gotchas. We're done. We're done with that. We're past that phase. Screw 'em. You know, I don't actually remember what gotcha stands for. It doesn't stand for Gatia, like you'd think. It's just a happy coincidence. Still getting minuscule tidbits of things here. But yeah, you don't have to spend any money on gacha games. That's kind of the nature of a gacha game. At least a decent one. They can still go to hell, though. I will, however, freely admit that there is a pretty big gap between, you know, an acceptable gacha game and an unacceptable one. There's ranges of acceptability there when it comes to gacha games. Where the hell is this jackass? Okay, that I'm starting to think I just can't reveal Fog of War in the boats. So I'm just gonna accept that. Get back here. So, moving on. Yep, the fog. Of war. It's like God of War, but slightly less cool. Nothing can surpass the God of War. Week of the Antelope, the lion's favorite week. What? I can't go back down. Okay, well, that answers that, I guess. Alright, well, that's one way to force me to go in a direction. Hey, you can't turn back. Why? Because you can't. Okay. There's a helicopter sitting right there. Oh, okay. Well, been there. Where haven't I been? I guess I haven't been here, so let's go there. We have to find a dude, Crit Source. Week of Sorrow. Oh, we've already had that one. Okay. What's funny is this is probably the best designed map so far, and they haven't exactly been bad maps. Although we're up to turn like 100 or something at this point. Okay, so that's that way. So we want to go here. We'll go there first. Month 4. It's been a little bit. Why would that be strange? I know people in real life who follow obituaries. New. Past tense. I wonder. Hang on. I'm sorry. Hang on just a second. Happy New Year's, Joven. Enjoy the walk. Hey, there are several speedruns for this game. There's no all campaigns run, though. So the best time for completing the Queen campaign is 13 minutes. How the hell? That, yeah, wow. You can watch that one sometimes. Sometime. With all that copious spare time I have. Yeah, a lot of hockey. I mean, I've seen a lot of strategy speedruns. They're interesting. Hello. Completely broken, but interesting. I'll accept those losses. Because this is probably it right here. Do we find the thing? Are we here? Happy New Year's, Neurozaz. Hey! You need a category, Gremlin. Although there are some.
So, could you try to explain this all to me from the beginning?
Very well. In the beginning, our mother Asher created the stars from the coarse matter of the cosmic egg.
No! The demon Messiah!
I was just kidding. Well then, you know of the War of the Eclipse 20 years ago.
Of course. The combined armies of men, elves, and mages fought Kabbaleth. That's when King Alexei, Nikolai's father, died.
Yes. I created the heart of the Griffin then, saving a fragment of Alexei's soul when he entered Sheog, and Kabbaleth took him. Ah, the brave fool. Like father, like son.
Who are you? Really?
A humble servant of Asher. I have spent the last 200 years fighting the Demon Sovereign and his plans. And now, when I'm old and tired, you show up to complicate things.
Not I. I am simple. I only want to defend the Griffin Empire.
Then why did you lead the army that fought Nikolai? How many Griffin soldiers died with him? Come, Agriel. There cannot be secrets between us.
It is Isabel.
By Asher's 8 heads. I tried to factor every force and power into my plans, and forgot the oldest and messiest one.
I watched her grow up, almost from birth. Kabbaleth sent me to keep an eye on her.
Do you know why?
He never said. He must have foreseen that she would be the queen of the Griffin Empire one day.
No. There must be more to it than that. I have a guess.
Enough of Isabel. What of your dire warnings? And this demon Messiah?
It is the greatest of Kabbaleth's efforts to bring a half-human, half-demon into the world. Unlike demons, it could remain in this world permanently. Unlike humans, it could wield the magic of Urgash.
How? When?
I do not know where or how. That is what I am striving to learn.
So how can I help?
Change. You no longer follow the demon sovereign. You need to free yourself from his tainted magics.
This is possible?
The right of true nature. It is exhausting and painful, but it will purge you.
And Isabel?
First, you, my friend. Then, we go to war to save the world.
The world is your concern, Tiru. As I said, I am simple. I only want to save her.
You are ready? Once I start, I cannot stop.
The sooner we start, the sooner I can act.
Excellent.
Is his mount getting purged too? I'm just curious. Yeah, the raptor's apparently also getting purged. Sorry, buddy. You just chill here for a minute. Oh, and the succubus is turning on us. Lore shock.
Leopards do not change their spots, nor succubi their alliances. Bad decision. Bye-bye, sweetie.
That was certainly effective. But the next time you see her, you better be prepared.
What do you mean? I just killed her.
Not at all. The heart of the Griffin creates a portal. It sends the demons back to their realm of Sheog.
What? You mean that all those demons that Nikolai destroyed?
They were simply banished back home.
So, the demon army is as large and powerful as it ever was?
Precisely.
Well, that's good news. That sucks. So now it's time to play as the Necromancer. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Hang on. Professional face. Yes. Today it's time to play my faction. And then I joined the demons. Sorry. I'll be right back. Happy birthday, Tessie. Yep, best way to enter the new year. Being a necromancer. Damages you attack. Oh god, that sounds horrible. Alright, so what do we got? We've got +2 spell power, +2 any of the best unit in the entire game, or suffering. We'll go with that.
Have you heard the news, dear? It appears that your son Nikolai has just died. But you should be happy. Just think, he has this whole afterlife ahead of him, ripe with possibilities. Huh? No, I haven't forgotten the day that he and Godric had me banished, together with Cyrus and those craven mages. And his poor fiancée. She would do anything to see her love again, no? In any shape or form. After all, not even half of the peers and lords support her. The rest want Archbishop Randall and that boy Andrei, Nikolai's cousin, on the throne. Turmoil, turbulence, treachery. The living are so hot-blooded. Pay her a visit. An excellent idea. Let's pack our bags then, shall we? Oh, but you must come along. I'm sure you're just dying to see the towers of Talengard again, no?
So, you're sure we're not the bad guys, right? Like, we've been the bad... We started off as the bad guy. And then we played the demons, and we were not the bad guy, which was strange. But whatever. Sorry, I'm just checking something really quick here. Sorry. Well, what do we got? So we know what zombies are. Armed with axe and shield, the skeleton raises his bony arms to bring death to the living. High initiative allows skeletons to strike first, but fragile bodies cannot withstand much damage, even though they have more defense than attack. Skeleton archers, armed with bows and arrows, skeleton archers strike from afar. High initiative allows them to strike first, yada yada yada. Liches. They're powerful undead mages, seething with hatred for all forms of life. They bring plague to Ciela and the lands they tread upon, creating dreadful death Cielas to strike their enemies from afar. I don't know if I want to face a death Ciela. That sounds like too much for me, if I'm being honest. Thank you, Ciela. As always. Do you know where you want that bit to go? Because if you do, it shall be so. Oh, I forgot me. I forgot me. My bad. A devoted student of all that necromancy can offer, Markal has risen to the highest heights that one can achieve amongst the necromancers, while still being alive. God. Ugh. Formerly the court astrologer and favorite counselor of the Griffin Queen Fiona, Markal established a strong, but secret, base of death cultists within the Holy Empire. The religious leaders of the Church of Light became suspicious of his nefarious activities, however, and when Fiona passed away, her advisor was exiled. Realizing he would no longer circulate freely amongst the kingdoms of Ashan once he received the kiss of the spider goddess... The what? Markal furthers the goals of Harash through diplomacy and, of course, skullduggery, and even Bloodborne. Which is even more terrifying. Deathlord, all neutral undead creatures will join the hero's army. So join me, apparently. Because that's just how that works. Well, yeah, obviously hazardous. I still think they are. It's just, you know, the necromancers took the spiders, molded them, made them their own. Yeah, I'm severely not looking forward to the Bloodborne run. Oh yeah, I should see if I have a timer here. No. But I do need to avoid enemy patrols. So... What is dark energy? Quite a bit, Mockingbirds. More than I want to, put simply. Oh no, guys, we lost 2 skeletons. Rise! Suffer me now. Let's go with the short one for right now. Rise! I think that is the short answer, isn't it? Right there. We're still net positiving on forces. Join me. Indirect damage. I wonder if grenades count in that build. You serve the Bright Lord. Okay, so... Yes! Receives an ability to raise some of the fallen and dead in his or her army after combat. What else we got, though? Yeah, no. Did that. Rise! I need to make a Rise emote just for this stream. What would be a good sprite for that? Hey, Lich. You have one choice. Join me. Or, well... I guess there's not an or there? I always feel bad when I don't give people choices, you know? Hey, 30% of fallen enemies as my own. Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, there's no or. Join me, or die and join me. I'll let you decide. I am, after all in favor of choice. Living or dead, you will serve me. I'm already liking the music better, too. Hello, Kamek. Happy New Year's. Yeah, I'll take 50 skeleton. How many am I up to? I'm up to 99 skeleton archers already. I mean, I like that logistics. Maybe I should get logistics. I should get logistics. But I'll get the rest later. Because I want to at least unlock logistics for future. Let's go check out this graveyard while I'm over here. That's pretty impressive, Kemek. Now we'll get more skeletons. Trust me. Here's 20 more right now, for example. Uh-oh. Yep, you guys are a full year ahead of me. You're almost caught up to my rumination schedule. Almost. Well, I haven't really fought anything yet. I'm trying to avoid people for right now, so... Oh, is that... What is that? Yay, I have basic light magic. You know what? I'm gonna undo that. I don't want light magic. I actively don't want light magic. I was just wasting my random level up perks last time. Man, those TOS episodes. I hope you guys liked all those ruminations. Well, I say random. It's based off of what you already have, I know that. So the less light, the better. Where we're going, we don't need light.
At last! A fine plan goes awry, and so I must wait a few centuries.
That's what I thought.
Asher, queen of our nether realms, let me rest in thy contemplation until the time for revenge is again ripe.
So that's what the mages look like? Like, WTF. It's light magic again! Wow. Yes, this is a sneaking mission. They're just sitting there right in my freaking way. Oh my god. Let's go kill a Minotaur. And then rise! Sorry. Sorry. I'm not even remotely sorry, but you know. Oh, that's interesting. Happy 2021, Majdi. Here's hoping. I'll stop saying it at some point. I don't want to be boring. It's a lot easier to say than suffer me now, though, I'll tell you what. And that never got old for me. Probably got old for you. But, you know. What if we could raise water elementals? Or we could just let them run. Those cost a bit. Ah, skeletons upgrade into skeleton archers. I now have 226 arrows raining from the sky. I'm going to ensure that a whole lot of people are going to have some shaded dining in their near future. I wouldn't want them to get a sunburn. Rise. Ooh, pathfinding. What else have we got though? I'm gonna get pathfinding. Oh, there's nothing to fear here. Nothing to fear. You will never need to know fear ever again. I'll make sure of it. I'm being greedy. I probably shouldn't be. But screw it. I want my Arc Lich. The Arc Liches are potent undead mages with an eternal hatred for life. And they have the same otherwise description. Wraiths! Wraiths are death itself. Nothing can endure their chilling touch and survive. Any enemy creature that fights them is drained of its soul substance. When it attacks, it always kills one enemy in the detachment. Also, oh, God. So they've got the Vorpal thing going on. Listen, those adventurers are fine. They're fine. In unrelated news, I'm going to keep investing money into the wheelchair construction. Hey, the Vampire Lords want to join me. Sure. What do you got? Some necromancers seeking powers beyond death become vampire lords. Any damage they inflict upon the living heals their own immortal, eternally youthful, glittering diamond skin. None can retaliate against their strikes, and with their ability to teleport, none can foresee from which they may attack. I mean, that's not much of a quote, Zactaf, so no, I can't really speak to that. Hey, it's some Archliches who are going to join me. Like, this isn't really a question. We've already covered this. Is there a town? Well, I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, nothing personal, buddy. It's just business. Vampire business. Rise. Hey, so now we have Mark and Advanced. Let's go with... No, that's the wrong one. We'll go with that one. Yes. That guy's getting a little uncomfortably close. So let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I can't raise elementals as undead. Ooh, undead elementals. That does have a nice sound to it, doesn't it? Peace sells. War sells. So, what I'm trying to say is money sells. Any questions? All heroes' troops gain +4 speed during the siege of an enemy castle. No. We are forgiving, Schmeidolf. Generous. Merciful. We are, after all, here for them. We're not evil. We're here to help. You see the Necromancers join and they say, "Don't worry. We are Necromancers. We are here to help." You see those 261 souls? Well, I mean, souls might be overselling it a little bit. See, we have so many friends now. So many friends. And they're all crippled. Oh, sorry. Alright, just for you, we will pursue these 7 Archmages. Just for you. Alright, so the Wraith, you just do whatever. The Archlich, kill them in one strike. Up you get! Welcome to the Crair, laddie. You know, the mages are like, I feel like there's something weird going on here. There's a lot less corpses on the terrain than there used to be. Oh god, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Up! Oh my god, Hey, there we go, that's the one I wanted earlier. Expert Necromancy. 40% of people we kill become ours. Stabby, stabby. Yeah, the vultures are... the mages are like, instead of must have been the wind. Must have been. So we just lost 4 skeleton archers and gained 24 back. I don't... And there's 25 skeletons. Oh my god. So I feel like this is going to lead to something. What do we got here? Nope, that might be the end of that tab. What about this? That's from Pathfinding. Oh yeah, we have Eternal Servitude too. I saw that, but I wasn't sure what it was. Well, good, get Enlightenment. Yeah, leadership is kind of useless for us, because... I mean, they do what I tell them to. I mean, it's logical to me, Gum Gum, so I don't have anything to add to it. Although I'm curious how hyper-specialized you're going to go with it. Choose a creature to rise. Well, no, actually, we're okay with not rising. We're cool. We're cool. We're good. God, here's an unusual problem. Guys, my army is so big, I can't make it bigger. I've never run into this problem. I need to generate some dark energy. That's what I need to do. Is that per week? I guess I can find out. Oh no, I lost 9 units! I gained units. Actually, let's get Death March. We're getting way more vampires than I thought we would. Yeesh. Level cap reached. That's with letting a lot of people run, if you're paying attention. Who the hell is that guy? Ah, let him run. Spelly Skellies, I like that. It's actually funny, near as I can tell, these liches are actually just, you know, since we're level capped, are just skeletal mages. Which, I shouldn't say just, skeletal mages have their own uses, but, you know. There's 2 purples. Well, I hope I don't have to kill you guys, but if I do, it's gonna be funny! Then you'll work for me. Don't worry. I'll take good care of you. I'm going to conquer the world, but don't worry. It's gonna work out. It's all gonna be okay. Hey, we made it.
Rebels, civil war. Now, isn't that charming? I helped defeat the supporters of Duke Duncan, and Isabel owes me at least an audience. Isn't it lovely when fortune favors the pragmatic?
Still need to avoid, but now we need to destroy the rebels. Which I'm guessing is the town. That's a random guess. And we have no dark energy. We have drained that well dry. It's almost like we've been raising undead across the entire landscape. Yeah, let's see how this lines up. No, I want to see this one. All right, so what's that? That's the liches. What's that? That's the vampires. That's that right there. Okay. That's the normals, okay. So those are paladins. Those guys suck. I should know. I used to use them. So let's drain some retaliation there. Let's put that on the Griffin. Enjoy. If he just... Okay, whatever. What do we have? Ray's dead. Sure. Up you get. So you're still out of range of my 366 archers. Which means this isn't going to go wonderfully for you. I want you to be aware of this, Mr. Paladin. So go provoke that attack. There you go. Now, I want you to eat those peasants. What? Why? They're not a threat? Oh, I know. This one Wraith actually kind of sucks. I might kind of deliberately get rid of it. Or that works too. Yay, Wraith's gone. Okay. Although, you know... Nah, I shouldn't. Yeah, I want more archers. I want all the archers. That's true. Skeletons don't generate gold. Shamble, shamble, shamble. You know, it does generate gold. Yeah, let's keep healing off these guys here. Oh, you guys have some armor. Jeez Louise. I'm impressed. Who gets back up? Oh, I get to choose. Archers. Archers. Oh, I only have 7 points. Yeah, whatever.
I am in mourning and have slept badly, so I will not mince words. What do you want?
To see Nikolai again.
Are you sick? He is dead, old man. He lies in the mausoleum at the Hall of Heroes, next to his father.
Indeed, he lies at peace. But he could rise again, if you wish it.
Nikolai, rise again. Who are you?
Did you not see the mounds of undead behind me?
As an astrologer and mage, I was a close friend of his mother. In fact, I carry a part of her with me wherever I go.
Astrologer? Mage? What kind of magics are these, if Nikolai was even beyond the help of Elra's archangels?
The Archangel's unlimited. Elrath himself is subject to certain laws. Asha, the spider goddess, however, is above them all. She made those laws and revealed their secrets only to a very few.
The spider goddess? Asha has many faces, and you refer to the darkest one. You speak of necromancy. This is heresy, old man. I would be off the throne, and you would be burnt at the stake if I condoned it.
Really? I was not aware that you cared so much for the edicts of Archbishop Randall. In fact, I thought he wanted to replace you. However, if my offer does not interest you...
Wait, how? How could this be so easy?
Easy? I did not say that. The key lies in 3 artifacts that were stolen from me by King Cyrus.
King Cyrus, the Archmage?
I hear in your voice that you feel as I do for dear old Cyrus.
It would mean war.
It would mean justice, I think. Even vengeance for Cyrus's treachery. Most of all, it would mean Nikolai, the rightful king, your lord and liege, your beloved.
Very well. Let us see what it will take to get those artifacts. But be aware that I will be watching you very carefully.
In the middle of all that, he just starts breakdancing. So, I'll take the sack of endless gold. Hey, Godric, we joined the undead.
Markal and his evil magic. This is worse than treachery. This is blasphemy.
I have given him protection and my word.
But I have not. I have never trusted him.
Why? He said he had been a counselor of Queen Fiona, your own sister.
Did he tell you that I exiled him with Nikolai's blessing the day she died?
What? No, but still, his plan has merits. Return a king to the throne, chastise the mages. Should Cyrus go unpunished? Did he not laugh when you asked for aid?
Yes, he laughed at us, and at Elrath, and at our piety.
The mages have no dragon, Godric. They are godless. Worse, they would make themselves gods.
And Cyrus is the worst of that arrogant lot. But our empire has been weakened, and war...
The kingdom is fragmenting. Only Nikolai's spirit can restore peace.
Maybe. Still, I do not trust Markal. We exiled him once for his schemes and treacheries. I fear what may happen if we let him return.
We are wasting time, Godric, and the Empire needs us. As the Queen, I am going, and by your oath, I ask that you follow me.
I remember my oath, and I will go with you. But that does not mean that I agree.
I'm sorry, it really is consistently funny, the animations they do in these. So how do I generate dark energy? Because I wasn't generating dark energy last time. And I need it. I need it. I just need a hit. Just 5 more dark energy, guys. God, please. From a town. Well, that answers that. This. Well, we all know what we really need for an undead army. Peasants! Well, we've already worked for the demons, now we gotta work for the undead. No, not work for. Man, he has a terrible army, look at that. What's our objectives? Find and restore Lore Keep? The Great Lore Keep! The great city of necromantic magic! Word for word! Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, for those of you who don't really know me all that well, that's Frostmourne right there. I know I don't have the lights on it, but okay. Okay, we're cool. Everything's cool here. What's my army? Oh, I've only got a couple hundred. We need to up that. Ah, yes, kill the archers. Raise the archers. Yes. Cool. Cool. Oh my god. Okay. I've just had an idea for what I could do, like, as a separate, segregate LED setup. It's not a bad idea. What's his specialty? It's the undead thing. He gains peoples. All neutral undead join him. One way or the other. Oh my gosh. So, speaking of which, let's go. Let's go recruiting. No, I don't want a Wraith. Wraiths suck. You... Oh my god, okay. Okay, we need all the things. No, the Knight dude, he's fine. I mean, he'll die, but, you know, it's not like that stopped anyone. Window, doorway. Ah, hi, Candyman. Hi, Carla. Carla got scritches, right? Scritches. Happy New Year. Hope you're having a good one tonight. Alright. Excellent. Ooh. Start getting our resource chain going a little bit. And leave them. There's no reason to kill people as a knight. I notice we're back to the peasant, peaceful music, you know. And let him run. You don't want to run out of dark energy. It's like regular energy, but, well, you know how you turn down the brightness on your phone? Kind of like that. Advanced Enlightenment. Oh, that's useless. We'll go with that one. Hey, Suntail Fox. Happy New Year, Valvatrix. What are you doing up this late? By your standards. Yeah, my phone is set to super bright. Here, I'll demonstrate really quick. You can kind of tell if I just do that, you can see how bright that is. So my sister has it set to super dark on her phone. So she was using my phone yesterday and she was just like, oh my god! How? How do you see anything? And then there's Pax, who he has dark mode and everything. And he has Good Bar. So thank you very, very much, Good Bar. Always and ever appreciate. Thank you. See, there is such a thing as too bright for me, but apparently my brightness tolerance is just higher, which would make sense. After all, I have a studio light. And another studio light. And they're in my face 10 hours a day. So I'm probably just kind of adjusted to it, you know. Good Bar, if you know what you want to put that sub towards, please let me know. Raise up liches? Absolutely. See, the funny thing, Gum Gum, is Imperial diplomats are probably like, yeah, sure, we'll talk to you about it. And then they would start asking, you know, certain questions, and they'd be like, well, hang on, hang on. No, the peasants. Those poor peasants. I'm tempted to kind of sabotage his leveling path, because, you know, Godric's totally going to turn on us. I mean, we are the roaming dead. Oh yeah, speaking of which, build. I want a marketplace. What do they generate? Crystals. Crystals. +2 spell power. Uh-oh. The enemy is here in the form of mages. Which I suppose makes sense. Since, you know, we're fighting the mages. Grab that. That might be a little rough, but we can manage it. Hang on, before we do that, though. Let's get a crystal generated every day. No! Okay. I might have just lost this map, because I meant to do this. So let's see what happens here. Hey! A lot of losses. Let's try that one for real. Alright, so still getting used to our terrible, terrible units. Actually, that's an interesting idea. Let's try to be a little bit different about how we approach this. Yeah, let's be weird. Let's be really weird. Let's try it. Alright, so archers, what can you kill? I notice archer damage is not good. Probably because we can get in the hundreds so effortlessly. I was gonna say, Arc Liches kind of feel like the equivalent of Archer 2s, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I was thinking about how, like, the whole reason I'm trying something is because I'm trying something, but I do find myself wondering, since, you know, there's probably going to be issues since they're mages and we're bundled up. Can they not attack at an angle? They can totally attack. Attack at an angle. Attack at an angle. From over here. Don't. No. There we go. Yeah, that's an unusual sound. You just defend. Archer. I'm actually gonna res the liches. Yeah, whoever these guys are, they suck. Granted, we don't have a lot of numbers, and we're the undead, and so we kind of rely on numbers, but still. Yikes. God damn. Alright, fine. No? Interesting. Well, no more trying to be funny. Hey, Axelber. We'll just take the loss of basically all our units. And we'll bring our archers back up, I suppose. Damn those organics! Oh, sorry. Alright, Scholar it is. Yeah, I feel like this is actually probably going to be more of a Haven map than an Undead map. Yeah, so we're going to actually just send them back, and they're just going to chill for a little bit. Did I already... Apparently this is before I did that. There we go. The living impaired. Double triple I'm actually going to do something weird here. So we're going to get more peasants. Very important. And I'm going to send him out recruiting, get some liches. Please join me, thank you. Yeah. You head back. Just chill. There. Creatures flee. That's nice. Creatures die. Get up. We need to recruit. Let's see. So I heard basic sorcery earlier. Hang on, where's that skill tree? I've been kind of trying not to rely on it too much. Which one of these is Necromancer? Here we go. Ooh. That's not too bad, but I'll take sorcery, because you want me to take sorcery, and sorcery I shall take. You've always led me astray, or, I mean, the opposite of that. Get up. So, you say it's a weekly thing. Is there something I could do to increase my weekly thing, Mr. Hazardous? Excellent. It's all because of you, von Falkenstein. I just want you to know that. It is all your fault. Okay. Let's get the Lich up. I just noticed we're about to end the day, so... Can I just raise one of them? Please? Aww. Whatever. How's our army doing? Not great, actually. Defeat! Ooh. I surrender. I flee. And then I reload. Jeez Louise. Yeah, shift didn't do anything. Here, watch. Okay, now it does something. Whatever. I swear it didn't do anything earlier, because this is the first thing I tried. Because, you know, duh, right? That's what it was earlier. Alright, so we're going to skip that one for a little bit. It's also worth noting, though, I've noticed that the controls just don't work sometimes. And I don't really know why. Like, sometimes I'm hitting space to advance someone's thing, and it's just sitting there like, no. No, you didn't hit space. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Nuh-uh. So I'm guessing that might have been related to whatever was just happening there. Alright, so save. Give me my dark energy back. Defeat! Oh, wow. That sucks. Godric, I am disappointed. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's impressive. No, don't. Happy New Year's, Permeus. Look at his face. Hello, I am Klaus. I have a face which is really creepy and strange. He's our Cavalier boy. Oh no, he died. And then we died again. Wow! Jesus! Well, anyways, it's time for me to cut off for the day. So I'm gonna have to probably reload that mission a little bit to get to a point where we're not gonna get one shot. Tomorrow, 9 AM Eastern Standard Time, as per usual, we will be continuing this particular game. I do hope you've been enjoying this playthrough. And, Happy New Year, guys. One way or another, it'll be 2021 tomorrow. So, see you around.